chosen ones have these 5 marks of character. Jesus in this chapter, Matthew 10, tried to emphasize certain character traits that a chosen one should have. For instance, in verse 16, he told them, be wise as serpent. A serpent knows how to strike without being known. For instance, in Acts chapter 22, verse 25 to 29, we see the wisdom that Paul used to escape flogging by the Roman officials. And this enabled him to continue preaching the gospel without being armed. Another good example is Jesus. You know, when they brought that woman that was caught in the act of adultery, they wanted Jesus to either say she is guilty so that they accuse him that he was preaching the love of God, yet it did not apply on this woman, or they expected him to say she's not guilty so that they accuse him of disobeying the law of Moses. But we see wisdom at work through the decision that Jesus came with. Another character trait that Jesus taught them is innocence. He told them that be harmless as doves. That is in verse 16. It said that a dove only has one mate for the whole of their life. You are so pure in your character. You are not a chosen one who can be accused of adultery. You cannot be accused of fornication. So you are innocent. Another character trait Jesus taught them is endurance. In verse 22, he told them that endure to the end and you will be saved. So, for instance, Peter and John, although they were beaten, they came out rejoicing. That is in Acts chapter 5, verse 41. Jesus also taught them fearlessness. In verse 26, he told them, do not fear them. Do not fear those that can only destroy the body. Be bold, be courageous. We see this kind of fearlessness in somebody like James. Although Herod threatened to kill him in Acts 12, he did not stop to preach the gospel. Then the other thing that Jesus taught them is simplicity. In verse 9 and 10, he told them, don't complicate your mission by carrying so many things. The simplicity of taking life one day at a time. In fact, when Jesus was teaching us to pray, he told us to ask for daily bread, such that you are not so attached to material things. Like the young rich ruler. He was told to sell everything that he had, but he refused. He went back so hard because he had so much attachment to his wealth. So this is about learning to live simple, such that even when you don't have, you can be happy and praise God. When you have, you can also be happy and praise God. You live this simple life.